Yuba-Sutter.live's local government live streams are presented by Plumas Lake Self-Storage in Plumas Lake, where lifelong local residents are helping other residents keep things safe, providing indoor storage units, outdoor RV and vehicle parking,
if you guys are planning to speak and you filled out a
moving
speaker
supplies,
card,
and Penske truck rentals. Details at plumaslakeselfstorage.com.
Yuba-Sutter home, garden and lifestyle expo. Friday to Sunday to the place to grow. Let's discover ways to make our lives shine bright. Join us for a weekend filled with pure delight.
Get spiced, pampered, explore, munch, and see more than 100 vendors that bring
variety.
Get details at yshome.show. Together we'll create. Let this passion flow.
Kindly stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Madam Clerk, any changes to the agenda?
no, Mayor.
Thank you. We now I have the great pleasure of introducing our next presenter. We're going to have some.
Yes, Mayor, you do have to do the...
We can do that later. We can do that later. I'm on a roll. As I was saying, there's an organization that serves several counties, including Yuba County and every political subdivision therein, the Sacramento Area Council of Governments. I am proud to represent Marysville on the board of that organization, and my alternate is Margie Rollins. Here today, I'm happy to welcome James Corliss, the Executive Director. That would be the Chief Executive Officer of SACOG. I've come to know James over the last 4 years. In my career, I've worked with a lot of really first-rate chief executives, and James has a real challenging job. He brings a lot of experience, and he's a first-rate executive. You are very welcome, sir.
Mr. Mayor, Council, good evening. Great introduction. I really appreciate that. James Corliss, Executive Director. Again, the Mayor does a terrific job representing your city on the Sacramento Area Council of Governments Board of Directors. We are a 6-county agency. Here's the map of the region. You are one of 22 cities and 6 counties, and that all adds up to 31 board members. One of the reasons this region is special, and it's very special, but one of the reasons that board is special is every single city and county is at the table twice a month. Not many regions this big actually have the ability to fit everybody literally around that table or give a voice to all of the jurisdictions. So this is the Council of Governments. We primarily work on transportation, infrastructure, land use, economic development, air quality, and I want to congratulate you up front for a lot of momentum that you are on. You are on a roll. You're on a real roll. The Hyatt Hotel, the High Wheelers, getting 70 open again. So just really, and I know you've got a great agenda tonight, and I don't want to get in the way of too much of it. Much of that is the work of your great staff as well here at the city and your city manager, including the general plan update and the specific plan. And so that's all really exciting to see. I'm going to talk about our long-range plan. Every 4 years, we have to update our long-range plan for the 6 counties, and we have a framework of equity, economy, and environment. And really this plan guides infrastructure, transportation, land use, development for all the 6 counties, all the 22 cities, and all the way out to the year 2050. So right now we're a region of 2.5 million people. We project and forecast we're actually going to add another 600,000 So by the year 2050, we'll be at 3.1 million. In fact, just last summer, we took the SACOG board to Denver, Colorado, because Denver now is 3.1 million people, and the decisions that Denver made 20, 25 years ago actually were really important to their economic success that they are enjoying today. We did a lot of engagement and outreach on this plan. I'm joined by my staffer here, Hannah Schuden, who led a lot of this. We've done more outreach, pop-up events, polls, focus groups, what have you, than we've ever done before for any plan. So we want to get a sense of what is the region feeling about the future and the direction of development, transportation, everything else. We came up with 7 themes from all of that outreach. A couple I want to focus on are transportation, obviously safe and convenient options, and also housing, making sure we're actually providing housing for all life stages. One of our focus group respondents, and we work obviously very closely with Yuba-Sutter Transit, really excited by hopefully the new facility that's going to be starting up here soon, the next-gen facility. But a lot of our focus groups saying, look, I want a robust, clean, safe public transportation system. And I give a lot of credit to Yuba-Sutter for experimenting now on microtransit and on-demand, and that's exactly the kind of experimentation and innovation that we love to see. When we did our survey across all 6 counties and we asked people what their most important issues were, here were the top ones: affordable housing, crime and public safety, lack of transportation choices, and traffic congestion. So a little bit of what we learned this plan, and then I'm going to pause here also. I'm going to allow a chance for your staff to briefly come up and just tell you a little bit about how we're working together between the regional agency and local staff. I mentioned that we're a pretty fast-growing region. There's 600,000 people in the next 25 years. In fact, at the last 2020 census, we're the fastest-growing metropolitan region in California. That's for a number of reasons. And if you see the green line there, the 6-county region, there's our annual average population growth from the next 5 years to 2030. And then you can see it actually is higher than the California average and higher than the U.S. average. It is trending down slightly over time due to demographics. But we are a fast-growing region, and we look like we're going to stay that way for quite a while. And here are the numbers as it shakes out. I mentioned another 600,000 people, 260,000 jobs across the 6 counties, and 278,000 housing units. We are excited about your general plan update and your downtown-specific plan, and want to see you get not just more of that population and those housing units, but those jobs as well, right? A big piece of making sure we're a vibrant, vital region is making sure that you are successful economically and you're able to attract the workforce and the jobs up here in the 2 counties. Okay. Just a little bit about the growth footprint. We're an urbanized region. The blue there is what we have either developed or kind of is in the process of growing, and the light blue are new growth areas. So our plan is a balance of filling in and filling out a lot of existing communities, but we also know, especially in Yuba County, you've got a lot of new growth areas too. Plumas Lake, among others, and the sports entertainment zone, and things like this. So where we're going, transportation obviously is a huge piece of what we do. In fact, we have a funding round coming up here pretty soon. We're very proud to have done a number of things in partnership with your city staff. It's maybe old news now, but the 5th Street Bridge between Yuba City and Marysville was a great partnership that we were able to successfully, obviously, complete the 5th Street Bridge, the 5th Street here in Marysville, and a number of other projects. I think I want to turn it over now to Vincenzo and Kathy, just to say a few things about what you're working on locally to support the plan.
Awesome. Thank you, James. So you mentioned this is Blueprint. We recently received a EEI grant through SACOG, and it's actually called the Marysville Chinatown Blueprint, named after this namesake here. So it is a planning grant. As you know, Marysville has one of the oldest surviving Chinatowns, and we want to keep it going. So thanks to SACOG and their funding opportunity, we're able to bring in some grant money to plan that and keep that going. So that's one of the direct impacts that we have with our relationship with SACOG. I love their working with their staff. I love working with the board, and it's a great relationship.
Hello, Kathy Pease. I'm a planning consultant to the city. And in keeping with the blueprint, we have a lot of exciting things that are going to continue to support kind of the projections that James showed. Dan Flores, the Community Development Director, I understand is working on various projects that will have about 98 infill new units in the downtown. We also have the Hyatt Hotel and Starbucks and grocery outlet that will be being constructed very soon. On tonight's agenda, we have
Yuba-Sutter.live's local government live streams are presented by Plumas Lake Self-Storage in Plumas Lake, where lifelong local residents are helping other residents keep things safe, providing indoor storage units, outdoor RV and vehicle parking, moving supplies, and Penske truck rentals. Details at plumaslakeselfstorage.com.
Yuba-Sutter, home garden and lifestyle expo. Friday to Sunday to the place to grow. Let's discover ways to make our lives shine bright. Join us for a weekend filled with pure delight.
Get spiced, pampered, explore, munch, and see more than 100 vendors that bring
variety.
Get details at yshome.show. Together we'll create. Let this passion flow.
Yuba-Sutter.live. It's the truth that comes through.